Good morning, my Geminians. Happy new week. It's a newish week. It's Tuesday, right? You're my second sign of the week for the zodiac. I hope you guys are having a fantastic start of your week. I just want to say that I am doing bonus reads on Sunday afternoon. What else, Gemini? Let's see. Yes, I have Tarot the Mystical Moments for the main deck. I have Dreamscape Tarot for the clarifying deck. The links to these decks can be found down below in the description box, along with other links to decks I use quite often. And as always, Gemini, thank you for being here from the bottom of my heart. You guys have just been tremendous to me, and yeah, it's been a wild year, you know. And for all my new viewers, welcome. I'm so glad you're here, and if you're feeling my vibe, please feel free to like and subscribe. We have Harry the Capricorn. He keeps wandering in and out, so yeah, you know, he's old and he don't know where he is half the time, and he does inappropriate things, so please ignore him. Okay, we have Judgment reversed, like I said, bottom of the main deck. Did I say that? Six of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups with the Page of Pentacles reverse. Ooh, Gemini. Knight of Swords, which is your card. Five of Swords reverse, and the Emperor reverse. This feels like somebody's trying to make something right. Now, it could be love. Keep your options open. Not all the readings are only love. It could be friendships. If you had a falling out with a family member, it could be somebody who just treated you disrespectfully, and you could have put them in a transformation box, and this could be somebody feeling like shit. Gosh, I'm using all kinds of language already this morning. All right, general energy for my Geminians. Now that could just be a small message that if you had a falling out recently with somebody, I feel like they're feeling a bit guilty. Okay, so don't be surprised if you hear from them. All right, and if not, you know what? Let's see if we have a different story for the main spreads. All right, general energy for my Geminians, Sun and Rising Venus. If you are a Gemini, know a Gemini. If you like being a Gemini. Geminis, I'm glad you're here, and I say that because you can be a Gemini and this resonates, or you could be dealing with a Gemini and it could still resonate as the main story, and the Gemini could be the cross watcher, you know? So that's just how energy works. Keeping yourself open, but if it's not your story, please, please, please do not try to make it fit. You'll drive yourself crazy. All right. And I want to say, and I don't say this enough, is not the entire message needs to fit for it to resonate. Sometimes it might be the first couple minutes or the last couple minutes, you know. I always think actually the last like 5 minutes in tarot is probably in any of the spreads. That's really where it's at anyway. That's where the strongest messages are. But it doesn't have, you don't have to have every single point to line up, you know, for it to be your story. Just take what you need and leave the rest. All right, general energy for my Geminians. General energy for my Geminians. What are the collective messages that need to come out? General energy for my Geminians. Ooh, you know what's weird is I kept feeling to do Capricorn. Maybe you're dealing with the Capricorn devil. You know what? And check her out. She looks like the community librarian, doesn't she? It's like, oh, I think I can trust her. I think I'd go out with her. I think she would be my best friend. I would love to work for her. And it's like, damn, what the heck? What is that? You know, it's someone who you think you could trust and they turn on you. Someone who might have the truth problem because we have a web of lives, you know, that gets you stuck in their energy. And before you know it, you're the one doing everything for them. What is influencing the devil energy? What's influencing the devil? Ace of Swords and the devil, I do not see often, but man, I've been seeing it quite a bit lately, both those cards. What's influencing the devil for my Geminians? What's influencing the devil? And the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Back that up. If this is a work read for some of you guys, the devil is a good card because that's energy, right? It's a powerful energy. If this is in love and you have or love too, if it's mutual, okay? If you are mutually connected to someone, this is a really, really strong connection. If this is about you and your career, this is you so strongly focused on what you want, the Ten of Pentacles, nothing's going to stop you. That's when the devil energy plays in as a really strong positive. It's basically if you take anything times 10. But if you got somebody who won't let you go, well, that's where obsession lies and is born, right? So yeah, Ten of Pentacles influencing the devil. So maybe some of you are so obsessed with getting to that position of work or getting to that status in life or having this relationship be, you know, to that end goal here. What's the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today, Geminians? What's the reason for the reading? The $64,000 question. What is it? What is it? What is it? And the King of Pentacles. I like this Taurian energy. That's Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Look at the Earth. You have all the Earth signs showing up in the first 3 cards. On top of the world. I'm telling you, for some of you Geminians, maybe for many of you, this is about your status in life. This is about not stopping until you have every single thing you ever wanted. This is all those people, Gemini, that told you you can't. It's now fueled to say, just watch me. All the people who said, nope, you're dreaming, Gemini. Gemini says, just watch me. It is so focused on getting everything you ever wanted that you just have no time to look behind you, look back. What is in the past? What is in the past? What is in the past, my Geminians? What is in the past? The Page of Swords. I like this. The Page of Swords is wish fulfillment. I think he holds on to this dream, and it could have been a dream you held on to a child, because pages could be children, you know. But he holds on to this dream, and he gets a higher view, and he fills himself with knowledge, standing on all those books. And I feel like you, whatever this is, this is mastery level, okay? Whatever this is, either you went to school for it or you're self-taught. This is mastery level. There is a little fact in this world, definitely if you live in the United States, but I almost feel like the whole world is really becoming one corporate event, you know? If you are a master at anything, you could make $1 million at anything. Because if there's one thing in this world that people respect and pay money for, it's expertise. So if you are an expert at just one thing, Gemini, just one thing, this could be making mittens in Alaska, you can make $1 million. It's just keep that in mind. So I feel like this is some Geminian out there that has mastered a certain skill. Maybe you've done it in private, and what you're about to bring out to the world in public, people are going to be like, I didn't even know Gemini could do that. Who knew? Well, Gemini did, but they didn't need to talk about it. They were too busy learning and preparing themselves for a very bright, successful, and secure future. What is on Geminian's mind? What is on Geminian's mind? I'm seeing a relationship here. I'll get to that, but I'm really one track focus on business here. What is on Geminian's mind? What is on Geminian's mind? What is it? And the Four of Wands. There's your relationship. But again, I feel like I can see both. I literally can see both. The Four of Wands is security. It's happiness, right? It's about having a place that is yours, that nobody can take away from you. Four of Wands is about security. Fours in general in tarot are all about security. The Four of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. It's all about pulling yourself back to realize what makes you the happiest. Where are you the most secure? Yeah, and so the Four of Wands is supposed to be what? The 1111 card, the Twin Flame card, the wedding card. There's all kinds of connotations put on the Four of Wands, but it's all happiness. So whatever it is that you're driving to have, a Gemini won't stop until they get it. So some of you, it could be a relationship. Like I said, I'll go into the relationship. Maybe you have a Taurus in your vicinity. It could be somebody you met at work. It could be somebody who's your boss. Page of Swords could be you or it could be them. Remember, energy can go both ways. So this could be somebody about you, Gemini, or this could be a Gemini who's so focused on getting that person to make that relationship, because this is it. And if this is it for me, it's got to be it for them. And maybe it is a mutually, it might be a mutual thing here. But a Page of Swords is having your eye on the ball, having your eye on this wish fulfillment, and not stopping until you get it. Nine of Swords reverse and the Four of Cups reverse. There's our other four. And I love the Four of Cups reverse. I love it being reverse, because this is no longer waiting for what you want. I feel like this was going on off the tarot spread, like maybe a few months ago, okay? Maybe a few weeks ago, a few months ago, a few seconds ago. Four of Cups, Nine of Swords. The longer you waited for what you wanted, the more stressed you became. The longer you were put on hold, the more stressed you became. So how do you get out of anxiety is action. Every single time. How do you get out of analysis paralysis, action. How do you get out? A lot of times, even depression, they say exercise, right? Changing up your environment is action. Action is almost the go-to to get you out of a lot of different moods. If you are just not typically depressed, but you're having a low energy day, which I feel low energy days are more useful, not more useful, but they're as important as high energy days, because it pulls us back to focus on what it is we really want. And I feel like off the table, that's what this energy was. So you may have had a period where you felt kind of untethered, kind of figuring out what it is. Well, it was in that energy is when you decided to say, you know what? No Ed McMahon is going to knock on my door and hand me $1 million. No dream, this isn't The Bachelor in my living room. You know, they're not going to line up and choose me, or I get to choose them. This is about a Gemini saying, if whatever it is I want, I have to now go after it. And so some of you, it could be definitely a relationship. Some of you, I really feel it's just life in general. Going after your dreams in a really big way. What is in this near future? And some Geminis are so focused on their career, you got somebody eyeing you and you don't even realize it. Really eyeing you. As much as you might be obsessed on the coin, they're obsessed on you. So there's that third little variation in the story. What's in the near future for my Geminians? What's in the near future for my Geminians? What's in the near future for my Geminians? What's in the near future? Near future. And the Justice reverse. I didn't know to take that, but if I pull it, it's meant to be. Justice reverse is, it could be cutting out the crap. It could be that. It could be breaking away from a contract. So let's just say if there was a job that you just weren't getting your just due, you probably might be breaking it. You could be breaking away to start your own thing. Breaking away from an old situation, cutting something out that needs to be cut out. But the Ace of Wands, yeah, I'm just now really looking at that Ace of Wands. Again, look at the Ace of Wands. See how it comes out of a book. What is he standing on? What is he standing? He's standing on a book, right? So there's an idea. Gemini's been thrown around for a long time, and I feel like it's now time. Justice reverse. I think you put something on hold that is going to bring a lot of abundance in. So I feel like it's now. There's that Knight of Swords again. I feel like it's go time, right? I don't think I shuffled, did I? I don't think that's why I saw the Knight of Swords again. I'm losing my mind, Gemini. I think I'm mad cow disease. I think I'm in a 25-year incubation period. You know, when that came out in 1997, whenever it was, they didn't know the incubation period. I think I'm living proof that it's about a 25-year incubation period, because I think it's now taken effect. My brain is literally turning to jelly in front of all of you. All right, what is the Devil and the Ten of Pentacles? The Devil influenced by the Ten of Pentacles. The Devil influenced by the Ten of Pentacles. This, I mean, it's really hard not to see that a Gemini is very focused on their security, on their status in life. But I do kind of feel like somebody's focused on you. I am getting that love feeling in this too. And it may not be you focused on love, but you're focused on your dreams and someone's focused on you. Be aware of that. You may not be aware of that. What is the Devil and the Ten of Pentacles? Devil and the Ten of Pentacles here. And the Page of Pentacles reverse. You know what that feels like? Pages, and we have this page back here. Because they're both pages, one has their eye on it, Page of Pentacles. I think if this is a second energy, I think they're afraid to either A, come towards you, or, yeah, give me another card. Why the Page of Pentacles reverse? This feels like fear, because they see you as a King of Pentacles, and what can they offer you? Why the Page of Pentacles reverse? That you would reject them. Why the Page of Pentacles reverse? Well, Justice wanted to come out again. Libran energy. Why the Page of Pentacles reverse? Wow, no, I think Justice needs to come out. Look at all her arms. That you can do it all. That you have it all. To this person, I think you are all to them. Yeah, and what can they offer you? It's kind of, I mean, what's weird is they could be older than you. They could have, you could work with them. They could have been longer there. But the way they see you is so pure and so positive and so it for them that I feel like they're having some self-doubt here about themselves. Why the Justice and the Page of Pentacles reverse? Why the Justice and the Page of Pentacles reverse for my Geminians? And the Ace of Pentacles, but they want this. And again, let's go towards a Gemini focused on their career with these cards. We have a Page of Pentacles reverse, an Ace of Pentacles, and a Justice card. Again, I feel like you waited or you kept within something you've really, really wanted and you put it off to a side, right? The Page of Pentacles reverse. Page of Pentacles reverse can talk about a delay in getting something going. And the longer you delayed, the more of a Nine of Swords you were in. Because remember, there was that Nine of Swords and Four of Cups. So what I feel with this Ace of Pentacles and Justice, I feel like now is the time to start that business. Now is the time to go for that higher position to work. Now is the time to apply, because I feel like the energy is here to get exactly what you want, if that makes sense. Oh, holy crap. What did I say about I rarely see the Devil and the Ace of Swords? And look at that, Queen of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. So if you're wondering, could this be my reading? It's a yes, okay? Yes just came out for you. But the Queen of Pentacles is the overall can do anything queen. This is somebody who can start a business and make it successful, who can have a business and have a successful, happy life. You know, it's a very balanced queen. And so it's time to reach for something more, Gemini, because the energy is here to get exactly what it is you want. Now, saying that, don't be afraid to reach big, because now we have Ace of Cups and she's reaching for the stars. She's reaching for her happiness. This is not the time to be humble. You know what's so weird? Okay, guys, before I did your reading, it's funny I say the word humble. Before I did your reading, I went to hit record and I see something on my floor. I'm like, what is that? Well, it's the sign. It's literally a sign. Do you guys see this up here? Do you see my sign up here where it says the humble on the shelf? Do you know that was on the floor? It was just on the floor and I put it back up on the shelf. I'm trying to move slowly because some of you might have vertigo, and when I accidentally, because I don't like to rewatch my videos, I'll catch myself doing that and be like, Stacy, slow it down. That makes me dizzy. No, going back to the sign. That sign fell off twice yesterday and then it was on the floor. Now my windows are closed and nobody uses my office but me. So, and I have the door closed when I leave. So why the sign is on the floor today, I don't know, but I feel like it's a stay humble, work hard, be kind. Now is not the time to be humble in going for your dreams, Gemini, okay? Go for exactly what you want. So if this is a work situation, don't be like, well, I really want to go for that manager's job, but I'm going to go for the second key job or the assistant, or I don't know if I've experienced it. No, go for what it is you want and own it. Boss mode, right? That is exactly how you get what you want. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to go for what you want, because the energy is here to get exactly everything you need. Okay, King of Pentacles, Capricorn or Taurus energy. Why the King of Pentacles? Reason for the reading. Why the King of Pentacles? Reason for the reading for my Geminians. Why the King of Pentacles? I'm telling you, that's weird that it's King of Pentacles. Taurian energy again. Twice. Money. I mean, first and foremost, it's Pentacles. You have a 10 of Pentacles. You have 2 King of Pentacles. How can you not see this? This is a lot of security. This is a lot of money. What is the Page of Swords in the past? What is the Page of Swords in the past? I got in my head, I dreamed a dream of, you know, time was a time going by from Les Miserables. I don't know, that maybe you feel like that, maybe you felt like your life passed you by, or this opportunities passed you by, a dream passed you by, and it's like, well, I'm 64, well, you know, Stacy, it's nice idea, but you know what, there's many people in history that got very successful in their 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s actually even, so, and 90s. Let's took my most favorite person in this entire world, George Burns. Obsessed with George Burns. I love George Burns. He's had a career ever since he was pretty much like 9 years old. But I feel his biggest success came, well, he won his first Oscar, I want to say in the 70s. But his biggest success came in the 80s. In his 90s was his biggest success, where he finally got the achievements, the accolades, the attention he craved his entire life. Yeah, so don't think you're too old or your life has passed you by, Gem. Page of Swords in the past. Page of Swords in the past. The Four Cups reverse. I like that. Knowing that if it's not now, when? I've waited 84 years for that cup to come by. No, it's don't wait for your dreams. Go and grab it. Four Cups reverse. No longer waiting. No longer putting yourself on hold. No longer waiting for somebody to recognize your worth or your value. Going out and becoming. It's like what you're doing is becoming, you're changing your story. You are no longer accepting the story you used to tell yourself. You're now writing a new one about yourself. Ten of Pentacles again. I'm telling you, there's some serious money. Ten of Pentacles next to each other. What is the Four of Wands on Gemini's mind? What is the Four of Wands on Gemini's mind? Aries energy, fire, passion, a drive for something more. What is the Four of Wands on Gemini's mind? And the Three of Swords. Use that pain as fuel to get you very far. Like I said, you could have been a Gemini that could have just, where people thought you were dreaming, where people thought, Gemini, Three of Swords is just people who put a sword in you for no reason, really. It's because they're so small-minded and you might be too big-minded and they put a pit in you to make you feel like shit because then they feel better about themselves. Three of Swords is use the pain from other people, from life's disappointments, from things you didn't get what you think you wanted, and use it as fuel to drive you to exactly it is what you want. The Three of Swords can be a useful energy if you don't sit in it. This person could be sitting in the Three of Swords because the longer they're waiting to get what they want and they're not getting it, the more they're in that Nine of Swords and Three of Swords energy. And this is saying, you know what? Sitting here in this isn't doing me any good. I have to get into action, which is fire, which is that Four of Wands Aries energy. Take control and make whatever this is happen. What is the Three of Swords, Libra energy? What is the Three of Swords doing here? And the Lovers, making the choice. That is what the Lovers very initially first was called. Before it was called the Lovers, it was called the Choice. Maybe you're choosing you, Gemini. Maybe you're choosing, if somebody didn't choose you in the past, you're choosing you. And that's the most important. But some of you, yeah, there's definitely love relationship here. There's definitely that. There's somebody could be in a Three of Swords because I do feel like there's the secondary storyline where I feel like somebody is focused on a Gemini. Could a Gemini be focused on someone else? Sure. But I really feel with this Page of Pentacles reverse, Three of Swords on top of it, and the Lovers, there's just somebody really focused on you, Gemini. Six of Cups reverse and Seven of Pentacles reverse, and they just don't want to waste any more time not being together, And yeah, okay, let's get, what is this? Ace of Wands in the near future and Justice reverse. This is a long reading. I apologize. What is the Ace of Wands and the Justice reverse in the near future? Libra and fire. Air and fire. You know how air can make a fire like roar out of control. Not roar, but what is that word? So, when a fire gets going, air can actually make it grow. And I feel like using the pain, using your own energy, and not suppress that need within, but allow it to grow, allow it to take you places, allow yourself to become a version of you that you once only dreamed that could be, and make it a reality. What is this Ace of Wands and Justice reverse in the near future? And the Seven of Wands. You know what Seven of Wands is? It's about getting a lot of attention. Six and Seven of Wands, Leo energy. This is about being comfortable with attention. This is about being, it's as the one thing you crave might be also the biggest thing you fear, which is attention, which is about being in the spotlight. Because if you're in the spotlight, oh my God, people are going to see my flaws. People are going to see if I do something wrong. If I'm staying in the shadows, I'm not getting what I want, but I'm also safe. So this is about going into the spotlight, taking center stage and putting yourself out there and and see what you can do. You might fall, but the most successful people, the people who are the most successful, aren't afraid to fall. They're not afraid to fail. They're not afraid of how they look. They just keep getting up. And they get up so many times that every time they get up, they get bigger and they get stronger and they get more focused on why that may have failed, and they use that previous knowledge, those failures, and turn it into success. So what happens is if we're talking about people who created, like, inventions, from, you could take Elon Musk, who had a lot of different ideas before he came up with Tesla, or you could take Edison, for instance, who had, what he say, 7,000 patents before he patented electricity. You don't know all the things he failed at. You only are aware of the one thing he succeeded at. That's why people who are successful don't care what people think. They are a king of wands. They are a queen of wands. Don't care what people think is what I'm trying to get at. The Seven of Wands, which is a king of wands, is go in your future proudly. Go without fear. Do what's right for you, what's aligned for who you are, not what's aligned for what people want for you. Don't go by that. But the Seven of Wands is, and when people want to say, if people want to focus on you, don't be afraid of that either, because I feel like I'm speaking to some Geminis that are a bit afraid of the limelight or success or attention, because it might highlight the things you've been hiding away, what you deem your flaws or your minor things about yourself. What is this Seven of Wands and Ace of Wands? And the Five of Pentacles. And this is a card of poverty mindset, of scarcity. This is in your head. See how it's a thought bubble? And this is, don't be afraid of this energy. It's because you're not afraid of this energy is what brings in that Ten of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is within yourself. It's about comparing yourself to others and falling short. In the near future, that justice reverse could be, it's time to break away from a job or a relationship that puts you in this mindset. It could be friendships. If you surround yourself with people who are small-minded, it's hard to not be small-minded. You surround yourself around people who are prejudiced, it's hard not to be prejudiced, right? You surround yourself with blindness, it's very hard to see. We can go on and on and on. You surround yourself with people who are afraid to do for themselves, they're going to only try to hold people back around them. And don't surround yourself with those kind of people. You are so much more than the story you settled for. Really, Gemini, you really are. And there's a lot of success here. There's a lot of money and a lot of security, but allow yourself to grow into it, okay? Go with that energy. Don't try to suppress it any longer, because it's a burden on your heart and on your soul. All right, my Geminians, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week and a great, great weekend. I will see you next week. Take care.